So the first challenge for me was seeing if my Zhu Zhu pet was still usable because it was actually I had it since like 2009 and 2008. It was in my attic for like years. And yeah, I wanted to see if the batteries are corroded. That was my main worry. So I think Miguel helped me use the screws to no use a screwdriver to take the screws out. And then I looked, and it was all fine. Batteries were great. Obviously, they didn't work anymore. But yeah, that was the first step. Okay, so the next step was to see what's under the skin. Obviously, I could not just paint on the fur because I didn't know what my vision was, but I knew I didn't want to like use the fur. I wanted to like create something new. So I actually just basically just like once I had the motor off and the bottom off, I just ripped it off. I skinned a Zuzu pet, and it was as horrifying as you might think. It was a kind of therapeutic. So yeah. At this point, I had decided that I wanted to base the new Zuzu pet off of the rainbow fish, which is a very good children's book. I'm sure most or not all of you are familiar with the rainbow fish. And I had decided what would make the scales out of. So the fur was off at this point. I had a few ideas. My first idea was breaking popsicle sticks and using those to like, cut them up. I tried that. I don't really have a picture because I was very in the moment, but it did not work. I was worried about it was going to get splinters. No. My next idea was duct tape, and actually Makerspace had pretty good things of duct tape. And then my other idea was just full on paint it. I'm glad I went with what I did in the end, and I'm glad I had this trial and error because it made me appreciate the final product even more. So this is me preparing to paint things. I cut like the fin and the back part of it out of cardboard, and I was going to paint that because I already painted the rainbow fish earlier, and I was waiting to get the air dry clay. So it was definitely harder than I thought it would be to like record and paint at the same time. At some point, I tried to balance my phone in my overalls pocket, and don't do that. I almost dropped my phone in the paint. But yes, I like the result. I kind of tried to mix a few paints together to get the desired shade of the fish. Okay, so at this point, I had attained the air dry clay, and I had decided to try to like rip off little chunks and try to get like a more like fish scale consistency. I feel like I could have overlapped them or shaped them a little more, but it worked at the moment. This was my setup to start painting the scales. As you know, I think the rainbow fish is canon bisexual, so that's the color scheme I went for, and you can't argue with that. It's a good thing. This is me getting in the zone, starting painting the fish with a few different colors I had. If I look sad, it's because I probably was listening to Phoebe Bridgers, and that's self-explanatory. But yeah, I had a pretty good time. I kind of had to let go of my perfectionism, which is a big problem for me and something I'm facing over this project. But yeah, I think it went pretty good, and you'll see that, yeah. It was at this point that I got a little nervous because you see I broke the paintbrush. But all is well. I put it back on. It's good, yeah. This is the point in the project where I made a choice. The rainbow fish does have some sparkly scales in the story, and I was like, glitter is fine. And glitter will be good. And that might have been a mistake on my part because it got everywhere. I'm sitting recording this. It is still everywhere. It's on my pants. It was on the shuttle because I took on the shuttle. Yeah. Glitter, it's a thing. It stays forever. Microplastics, yeah. So the fish has dried enough with the glitter, so I'm going to try to draw. The scale's a little more noticeable. Oh god. That's a little oh. Sorry, I'm trying to edit the video at the same time. It's a little scary. The eyes, oh my god, that's, you know what, it's something. Oh my god, what have I done? Wait, no. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is a fish. It's a fish. It's a hamfish. I'll take it. My whole room will be covered in glitter. I'm sorry to my roommates and the cat. Okay, let's just... I'm not the best at drawing, so I'm probably just going to try to, like... Because, like, I tried to make shapes. It's not working. I don't like it. It's not quite good. Well, I've committed. I'm just going to try to make it more artsy. That's not horrible. It does not have to be perfect. It is a creation, and I'm getting oh crap. Oh no. Okay.
Hello. Hi.
How do you feel about hamfishes? What does that make you feel? Are you tired? Okay. Good night, Bella. Okay, now that we've seen the cat, I think I will try to glue this again. Oh, there you go. It's working. Oh, I don't know. I feel like glue guns, you always have to like. There we go. We did it.
And remember, kids,
Don't cry,
craft!